Greetings, humans. I'm Andy.
And I'm George.
And this is Couscous.
And welcome back to the Windmill Full of Corpses.
Right. So, the Karakangren aesthetic on this thing is wild.
You think?
Yes.
Why so?
Because it has the word portent in it, which is essential for Karakangren that came through a phantom ship. There are 2 songs with portent in the title. And because the way they look in the thumbnail went with the corpse paints and everything is basically the Where the Corpses Sing Forever artwork. So I suppose the corpses sing forever into the sea that is talked about in Death Came Through a Phantom Ship, and so this song has happened.
Okay, so we don't know anything about Fall of Mankind, and all of that is his speculation. And we're checking this out mainly because it's got Adrienne Cowan from Seven Spires featured on it. And yeah, that's it, I guess.
And for those of you who don't know, Adrienne Cowan is basically Karakangren and not Shadow of Indent, Dimmu Borgir in female version.
You could say that.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Chakras moment. Oh!
Where
Okay, that was... Yeah, I don't know what word is appropriate for that. Okay. So, you got a black metal aesthetic with a corpse paint and stuff.
I think they're masks, not corpse paint, on the guys.
They look like corpse paint.
Okay. We'll leave that as a maybe.
Whichever it is, it has a pretty black metal aesthetic.
Yes.
And a lot about how the video is kind of dark and fading. It's not black and white, but it's kind of pale in the color scheme. That also would kind of fit with the black metal aesthetic. The drum and guitar sound has nothing to do with black metal whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
It's modern, almost pushing metalcore directions. It just doesn't have that depth to it that you have in core stuff. It doesn't have that big pop-like production, but it has that digital effect and like the cut riffs and things like that, and the guitar is very very articulate, like you hear that. And then the way the chorus hits is almost kind of like Omnia Gatherum Melodeath style, or Dark Tranquility.
I was thinking Dark Tranquility. He took that from me.
I took that from you.
You took Dark Tranquility away from me.
It just clicked in me because I was thinking Omnia Gatherum throughout the whole song, and I was like, it's not right, what's the band? And it clicked just as I was saying it, and then I took it from you.
Yeah, the melody line and the vibe and the mixing through the chorus definitely feels very Dark Tranquility.
Yeah.
And I also like how her vocals become a bit more like relaxed and mid-range, very Stana style.
Yeah.
And also not singing very high. So it's really a very Dark Tranquility thing.
I like the word Stana style.
Stana style.
It's better than Squatch style.
It beats Squatch style.
Yeah. And it's with the video and the title, Fall of Mankind, like I couldn't make out most of the lyrics, but with the video and title, it's definitely picking on a lot of the things that are starting to go wrong in the world.
Again, and have been going wrong.
Yeah. And I like I said, I couldn't tell the message in the song, but the energy and sort of sad vibe of it, kind of tragic, comes across to some degree. But I feel with how the pace on the chorus is kind of upbeat, and the way she's singing that's kind of soft, that there's also this element of hope to it.
Okay, that's what I was gonna pick on. So Portent in the Dark seems to me to imply something like Portent of light in the dark. So something like to not let the darkness of the world dim you out. And I think that's why you have the little girl who's like giving a darkened flower, basically a dead flower, to like a military or police guy in gear. And he
it's sort of even in that context, that sort of innocence doesn't die.
Yeah, like it doesn't die, and that it like calls to the militarized oppressive forces of the world, if you will, to reel in and look at what they've done, or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's really the right way to look at it, but that's what that image kind of said to me.
Also, I don't know why the hell we didn't say this in the intro, but the guys are Elevati guys, both of them.
Oh, really?
There's Alain from Elevati and not Jonas, the other guitarist.
Oh, yeah, it does feel like Elevati drumming, by the way. The drumming through the last part was great. It really started getting hectic.
You can totally hear like the sort of thing that you hear on Idus going on. Like the sort of blasting, but with variations and runs and that sort of stuff. It's very much his thing.
Okay, I see it now. But then they know each other because they toured together when...
Yeah, well, that's why they did the thing together.
And I don't know if you guys know, but in an Elevati tour, the only Elevati tour in which Kriegel couldn't attend, and he's like the main guy, the vocals were split by Adrienne and someone else, I don't remember who, and she was doing the screams, I think. So she was doing the scream parts. I don't know if that's exactly how the split was, but something like that.
Well, the clean vocals were done by Fabi, and Fabi was still on the tour.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, just massive shout out to Adrienne. She's got great presence. She's got great vocals. She knows how to fit the parts of the song. I don't know if they wrote it together or if she was just guested. I don't know how much creative input she's got, but just what she's doing fits like a charm. And it's just great to see the musicians you've been rooting for years become hot shit. Because at this point, Spires is hot shit and Adrienne is hot shit, and they should act like hot shit.
Hot shit.
They're hot shit.
That can be interpreted in many ways.
The good way.
She did the stompy thing. That means she gets it.
I mean, it's kind of a song that demands doing some stompage.
Yes. Are we done here?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.